Hello and welcome again to Immigration News and Views. My name is David Nachman and I'm one of the managing attorneys at the Nachman Fulwani Zimochek Law Group. We have offices in New Jersey. We also have our new office location in New York, which is located at 108 West 39th Street. We're on the 8th floor in Suite 800, and we invite you, of course, to contact us if you would like to have a meeting in Midtown Manhattan. Today, I just want to let you know, today is what we call the National Day of Action, and my colleagues are in Washington, D.C., circulating among the congressional offices in the Senate and the House of Representatives, where lobby efforts are being made with regard to the attempts to pass comprehensive immigration reform. We've talked about comprehensive immigration reform in several prior videos, but let me just bring you up to date on what's going on. As many of you are aware, Senate has passed S-744. S-744 is the current Senate bill that discusses comprehensive immigration reform. We've talked about that bill in prior videos, and of course, it has some very, very good provisions. It also has some very bad provisions, one of which, of course, is the elimination of the family fourth preference classification. And we've discussed in prior videos also that if you have a U.S. citizen, sister or brother, now might be a good time to think about filing that fourth preference classification case so that you don't end up in a situation where that classification is eliminated. In the past, as we've mentioned, when new legislation has been passed, oftentimes when cases are pending, they're treated as pipeline cases and they are allowed to be processed to fruition. So that's one sort of tidbit that comes out of S-744. On the House side, of course, there's been tremendous pressure to pass immigration reform. The House of Representatives has passed, not passed, but has proposed H.R. 15. H.R. 15 is the House version of S-744, and there has been some overture about the possibility of invoking some kind of a procedural methodology to push the House of Representatives to vote on H.R. 15. Now, if H.R. 15 does go through, of course, then S-744 and H.R. 15 will go into a markup, and then, of course, there will be some kind of a compromise bill will have to come out of the House and the Senate, and then, of course, that will be served up to the President, who will, of course, then have to decide whether or not he wants to veto the bill or to sign it. Of course, all signs seem to point to the fact that the President wants to sign this type of bill. And the things that are leading in that direction, of course, are most recently, of course, the President's invocation of prosecutorial discretion for deferred action for childhood arrivals, and also the President's recent proposal for parole in place for military personnel and their families, which, if those of you who may be aware of it, if you're not aware of it, of course, there's lots of information on the web about parole in place, or please feel free to email to our office and we'll be happy to describe that prosecutorial discretion procedure to you. So with that, of course, I'll have a lot more information as soon as my colleagues come back from Washington, D.C., where they're meeting again with members of the House and members of the Senate. And I hope to have some significant updates for you as soon as I'm able to collaborate with them and find out what the general tone and feeling is on Capitol Hill. So with that, I'd like to thank you very much for tuning in for this update. And again, we'll keep you updated as soon as we get that information. Thanks very much, and bye-bye for now.